Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, and, of course, part of the college football playoff. A neutral site showdown where neither team has the home field edge. It's the Rice Owls against the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. Rio Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
Once again, Atlanta has shown out. This is one of the college football capitals of the world. We know that the South is so strong with their love for college football, and this Peach Bowl crowd is electric. This playoff game is ready to be off the chain. Coaches are really talking to their teams about communicating well and being locked in because the crowd is making it really hard to communicate and hear each other right now down on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Back to pass. It's Brown. Catch made on the out route. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
On first down, it's play action. He's looking deep here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Owls. They connect for 6.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play. Dump off caught by the running back. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Well, as the coaches told us, it was going to be a huge key to create negative yardage plays, in particular on first down. Defense is able to do it here.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Rice offense is out there again. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Brown. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on 3rd down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a 1st down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Play action here on 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Great job by the defense. Nobody fooled by the play action pass. They get into the backfield and get to the quarterback.
For the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Looking for a man. He's running out of time here. Trapped again in the pocket.
Well, this is exactly why it's so important to stay on schedule. When you get in these obvious passing situations, these defensive linemen can just pin their ears back. Look at this pass rush. It's just overwhelming the offensive line.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
I love this defensive call. It's 3rd and long. Why not blitz and get the ball out of the hands of the quarterback as quickly as possible? It's an aggressive call, sure, and maybe there's some risk, but I tell you, the reward is great, and they get it here with a sack.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. On the run, it's Jackson. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Looking downfield, it's Brown. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle, it's Jackson. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. 1st down for this offense.
And he'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
On 2nd and 10, they need a gain here to prevent a 3rd and very long. They'll run the option. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a 1st down.
He hands it to the back, and he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. So it's Rice in the lead here. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. To the air. It's Brown. Defense is coming after him. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense makes the recovery. A turnover.
This was a concern for this offense the entire week. This pass rush is very good. And with the quarterback's eyes down the field, he's not protecting the football. That is a beautiful job by this defensive line, getting home and getting the ball out. 1st down for their offense.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Makes the catch and has space. You make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
I love these simple plays. Just a touch pass right to the wide receiver, and if he can get the edge, watch out. It's a huge gain down the field and a big play for this offense.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got 1st and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
The Raging Cajuns line it up with 1st and goal. And the quarterback dropping back, launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Hand off to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition. getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to pass, it's Brown. Quick completion to the tight end. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. They'll try the option play here. That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Well, Chris, I liked everything about that play from this quarterback. It's a good decision. He shows some elusiveness. He's able to move the chains. Until the end, you got to get down, not take these hits. There's no reason to be a tough guy. This team does not win the game without this quarterback playing.
Using his legs, it's Jackson. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 31.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over it.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. He stopped short at that 1st down marker. It's going to bring out 4th and 3.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. Big stop by this defense. What's the best weapon they have to work with? It's that pass rush, Joel, and they turned it loose that time.
And, Chris, they've been so effective already getting to the quarterback. These guys up front, they are absolutely relentless, and that's why I question this decision to go for this 4th down. They have not been able to block them all game long, and, again, it comes back to haunt them right here. When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
2nd down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. To the air, it's Brown. The pass rush closing in. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The Owls will line up to boot it away. Money comes for his second punt of the game. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. The punt flies out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it here. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
With the catch, it's Johnson. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Short gain makes it second and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Wants to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Open field ahead. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it with a first down at the 41.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside. Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner.
And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit, and they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go. At the 30 now. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Chris, this is just a special play here from the defense. You've obviously got the ability to go after the ball and get the interception, but then to turn into basically a returner, that is a great run after the pick. The decisiveness, the cutting, and then how about the blocking from his teammates, putting the ball all the way down in scoring position for this offense.
Now a timeout call by the offense. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Looking to throw. It's Brown. Here comes the pressure. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Rice.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now, this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Lining up to try the extra point. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Defense is playing well in all areas here. First, the pressure on the quarterback. He's clearly hurried, and because of that, I didn't feel like this was the best read. He just kind of jumps at it and throws it right into double cover.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Now a timeout called by the offense. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? The linebacker shifting around now. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. He goes out of bounds, but they move it near the 40.
Chris, our conversation with this defensive group was all about being physical, and they told us that when the quarterback runs, they have to contact him. Well, they're allowing him to just run out of bounds right here. This is clearly not part of the game plan. They need to be more physical when this guy leaves the pocket.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. The Owls will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. They need to get things going here in the 3rd quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's an outbound, the catch made. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
You know, for me, this is just too much cushion from this corner. He needs to at least be aggressive enough to be in there to try to break up this out route. He knows that it's a timing pass, but you can tell he's threatened by the speed of this wide receiver, and so he's more concerned with being beat deep.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Catch made on the out route. Breaks free, he might be gone. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
No, 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 no. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw to his receiver. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
Well, That's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the third quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense.
Here comes the Rice offense on the field now. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. First down, looking for more now. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off, the offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football, and here on first down, you move the chains, you just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the single back takes the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Quick throw to the left side. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. Moving to the 35.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And now the running back's got it again. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. A play action, looking to throw. Here comes the rush. They make the stop, but then moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Owls.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
And they get set now to try the PAT. They add the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Fights off a defender. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Movement here from the tight end. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback.
And here comes a deep shot. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. He's got a crease, and he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. They were not going to catch him that time.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Here's the point after attempt. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Brown. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. At the 10 now. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Rice.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Hit the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive is going to begin with good field position. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Boy, you don't see that often. He is normally so sure-handed, and as a quarterback, that cannot creep into the back of your head. Keep going to him. Remember, he's one of your best players.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, and he cannot hold on. A chance at a 4th interception by this defense here today. Does bring up 4th down.
I understand as an offense that you want to try to get the ball down the field, force it down the field, force the issue. The problem is that you can't put the ball in a precarious spot.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. Needs a completion here on 4th down. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Oh, man, you cannot miss these opportunities. It's 4th down. The head coach is trying to be aggressive, and you got an open man. He just drops it. Chris, I got to tell you, if you want to win big games, you've got to make big plays, and that's certainly one they want back.
The Owls' offense is back out on the field now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. To throw, it's Brown. Pressure is coming. He escapes the pocket. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. And Rice has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Here's the option play. It's a keeper. Can he make it? He'll toss it to the back. Got an opening here. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
You know, I don't think there's any better feeling for a head coach than having a big lead in the 4th quarter and just ripping off big runs late in the game. You know you're going to continue to move the chains, continue to keep your offense on the field, and you're about to be in the locker room with a win.
The Owls getting set on 1st and 10. Send the back in motion. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And, Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Play action fake, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
And now the handoff. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
Oh, I love the chess match right now between these two coordinators. You can tell the defense set up to stop the pass. It's 3rd and long. Yeah, you would anticipate that, and that's exactly what the offensive coordinator anticipated. He goes to the run play for a nice, solid gain. I think they can go for it on 4th down here. Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone, but they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, clearly this is a little too late to start establishing the run game. This is what they needed to do in the first quarter. Now they're down by a bunch. It's a multiple possession deficit, and now they start running the football? It's just devastating. It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Caught on the outside. It's Sampson. Out of bounds. He's spotted inside the 40.
In this situation,
hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And the pressure's on. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Fighting off the defender. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the defense comes up with the football. Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Grabbed by the receiver.
This battle on the outside is fun to watch. Chris, they're doing a good job on both sides. This is good execution by the quarterback and wide receiver. They complete the slant. But how about the defensive back? He's right in his hip pocket, so right when that ball is completed, he gets him down to the ground.
They'll try to run this one in. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Complete to the running back on this 4th down play. He's not going to make it. Stop behind the line. Turnover on downs. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Oh, that's a massive mistake by this offense. If you're going to go for it on 4th down, you're trailing in this game, you've got to throw it past the sticks. They throw it short of the sticks and get stopped. Great tackle by the defense, but a huge mistake from that quarterback.
Pounding away with the run game. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. And now the defense will call a timeout, and that's the team's first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Second down after that previous play. Looking downfield. It's Brown. Makes the catch, but couldn't stay in bounds. Incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he gains the 1st down. The screenplay works. The Owls have 1st and 10 here. They're going to run the option. And he stopped. The front 7 all over him that time.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their 2nd. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on 3rd down. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, tough decision here for the head coach. I think they're probably going to punt this one away, rely on their defense. With this field position, I think that's what they need to do.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw over the middle. That's reeled in. It's Sampson. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. So can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working. What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game.
I don't know if this is going to matter in this outcome, but I tell you, that is a beautiful throw down the field, maybe some momentum for future weeks. But if they are going to come back, it's time to go hyper fast right now.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, Chris, this is why they pay the head coaches the big bucks here. This is a tough decision. Do you rely on your defense? Do you go for it right here on 4th and short? It's got to be a gut decision by your head coach. Does he believe in these guys?
Touchdown, Louisiana. They go to the air to reach the end zone. Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's got it. So they convert the 2-point conversion, get it back to a 2-score game to keep their slim hopes alive. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Offense starts with excellent field position. They'll try to run it with the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.